Hello there, my friends. I know I disappeared for a while. Some of it was work and some of it was life. But I am back, and today I want to share with you a dish that I make in difficult times because sometimes you're just too sick to cook. Today I'll show you how to make chicken soup in 10 minutes. Well, 10 minutes of active work plus an hour and a half nap. How are we going to accomplish that? With the help of the Instant Pot. Cut up 1 celery rib, 1 carrot, and 1 onion. No need to be precise, just hack them up the best you can. Dump all this into an Instant Pot. Add 8 chicken thighs, a bay leaf, and a few sprigs of dill, parsley, or thyme. This is optional. If you don't have any herbs on hand, that's fine. Cover the chicken with cold water by 1 inch. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of Diamond Crystal Kosher salt. For most other salt types, try 1 tablespoon or use your best judgment. It's very easy to correct the salt in the end, so err on the side of less than more. Put on the lid and seal the pressure release knob. Press pressure cook. Set the pressure to high. Set the time to 30 minutes. Turn off, keep warm, and press start. Now go take a nap, and when you wake up, the soup will be done. Don't release the pressure, let it drop naturally. You can serve this soup by itself or add some cooked rice or noodles. When I am sick, I actually prefer rice because it's easier to digest. You can cook it any which way you want, but for soups, I prefer to cook it like pasta. Fill a medium pot with water, bring it to a boil, and salt it like you would for pasta. In other words, generously. Add 1.5 cups of rice. I'm using jasmine rice, but you can use any white rice. Stir a few times so that the rice doesn't stick together, and simmer gently until it's almost tender, but not quite. This will take 8 to 10 minutes. Drain the rice in a fine mesh sieve and toss it with 1 to 2 tablespoons of butter. Remove and discard the herbs. When the soup is done, the chicken should be very tender. Remove the bone and the cartilage. Flip the chicken over and remove the skin. Break the chicken into bite-sized pieces. The carrots will be terribly soft. If you don't like them, don't add them to the bowl. Add a scoop of rice and a little dill if you have it. Degrease the broth using a ladle or a large spoon, but don't get obsessive. A little fat won't hurt anyone. Add the broth to the bowl and enjoy. To store the soup, I'll let it cool off and then strain the broth into 1 container and shred the chicken into another container. Boiled celery and onions are not my thing, so I discard them. If at some point you have more than 10 minutes and want to try your hand at serious soups, here are some of my fall favorites. Butternut squash and pear, bouillabaisse, Spanish onion soup, kale bean soup, borscht, and a much more difficult but also very tasty chicken soup with homemade noodles. The links for all of them are below, and if you are ever in the Boston area, maybe I'll see you in one of my classes.